Hi, friends. I was just about too late to do anything out here in the daylight today. I don't know what happened to time. All of a sudden, like, it was like 2:35, and then I don't know. I got to looking at. I wasn't looking at anything, I don't think. But anyway, I was looking at a boat, and I was looking for a dryer. But anyway, all of a sudden it was like 6 o'clock, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got stuff I gotta do. What happened? But anyway, I had plenty of ideas, plenty of things to talk about today, and I was like, I really need to narrow it down. Maybe I don't really need to narrow it down, but I kind of feel like I need to. One of the main reasons why is, I don't know why. So people will like listen to it, I guess. I don't know, but I also kind of think that, like I said, I'm not out here for the masses. I'm not out here to be popular. I'm out here to talk about God. And I have a little kitten that just caught something. It's like a clump of mud. It's a prize to her. She loves it. Anyway, she's really digging that thing. Oh no, here comes everybody else. They're going to take her clump of mud away. Oh no, don't do that. Well, you know what? That's what I can talk about. That's a prize to her. That little clump of mud is a prize to her. And here comes the other cats. All day long, that's just been a clump of mud that fell off of a tire. And now that she has it, all of a sudden they want it. People are like that. People are just kind of like, they don't care about nothing that's important to you. Sometimes you got like something that's important to you, and other people don't care. And then all of a sudden you get it, you're happy, and they notice it, and they want to take it away from you. They want it too. I see that happen with couples all the time. Like, nobody ever looked at this man or this woman before, and then they get a partner, they get married or whatever, and here come the vultures. They only want him because they can't have him. I guess I should say them a little bit clearer. They only want them now that they can't have them. It's the forbidden thing, I guess. But that poor little cat, that was her little clump of mud. And the other cats just came over there and just scared her off from it. That's not very nice. That was her clump of mud. She found it fair and square. We can't hold on to nothing if God don't want us to have it. But we still have to fight for stuff, right? We can't just be like, I have it. There it goes. No, I don't. Hey! It's not even that serious. Nobody touched that little thing. They didn't even touch her. I'm going to have to pause, because these fellers are getting ready to actually fight. These ladies, I guess I should say. Oh goodness, I swear I had to throw a stick over there to get them to break up. Just a little tiny stick, throw it down. They're like, what's that? But anyway, don't you just hate it when people's like that? I mean, that's literally acting like an animal. Like you got something, you're doing something, and they get jealous. They don't want you to do good. They don't want you to have good things. It kind of makes you, like, it embarrasses people. I think it's embarrassing for people to act like that. But I do know, people's jealous. And I wish they weren't jealous. animals are jealous. They ought to not be jealous. We should always be happy for one another, right? People should be happy for their friends. Friends should be happy for each other. When a girlfriend gets a good job, her other friends, her boyfriend, whatever, should be happy for her. Right? They should support it. If she wants to go to school or whatever and she graduates, you know there's always going to be one or two people that's like, well, I don't even know what they say. I don't talk like that, so I don't even know what to say. But I do know that people do that. And I don't like it. God don't like it. It's jealousy. It's very ugly. It is not of God. God might be a jealous God, but it's two totally different things. Two totally different things. God has every right to be jealous whenever our hearts are somewhere else, when He has done so much for us, and then we treat Him the way that we do. It's like cheating on your spouse. cheat on God. He gonna be upset. You put something else before Him. Don't you get upset when somebody puts something else in front of you, or somebody else in front of you, when you're not first in line? Yes, I think we all do. That's kind of human nature. Spousal nature, whatever. The first come, first serve. We all want first come, first serve, but we all can't always get that. We need to learn patience, right? Yes. And you know, I don't hate people. I just hate the way when they're like that. And some people are like codependent, but from afar, I guess. It's not like, codependent, like they want you there, where they can see you, where they can keep tabs on you. You're not going to go off and do anything better than what they can do. What you can, it's almost like a trap, a friendship trap. And that's not being a friend. That's being a weirdo. That's not being a friend. Family members can be that way. And that's sad, that's scary. I think that's the worst one, because you don't really know if that is actual. This is where your discernment comes in. Because you don't know if that is really like from their heart, like they care. And most of the time it is. Most of the time when it comes to family, when it comes to parents, when it comes to like your elders, your aunts and uncles, older siblings, cousins, your in-laws, most of the time that is out of deep love and super concern, right? They don't want you to get hurt. They don't want you to try and fail and fall and hurt yourself. They don't want you to do that because they love you so much. But at the same time, how is a person ever going to learn to do anything on their own? How are they going to learn what not to do if they don't fail? Failing, sadly enough, failing is a part of life. And success is also the part of life that comes after the failure. Once you realize that you have failed, then you can succeed. And you need people around you that's going to help you succeed and want you to succeed and not tear you down because you're doing well for yourself. Those people that you know, I gotta drink real fast. There's a berry stuck in my straw. Those people, that kind of people, I mean, we don't need them. They need us, but we don't need them. And I do believe that the only reason that they need us, in a good way, is for us to set a good example. But are they going to see it? That's the thing. Are they going to receive it? Are they going to receive your advice? You're the one that reads the Bible. You're the one that goes to church. You're the one that does independent Bible study. You're the one that knows everything, right? Everything except for what's wrong with them. There's got to be something wrong with them. You need to find out what that is. And if you really do care about this person, you really do love this person, then you will help them. Sometimes the only way to help a person is to walk away. Just walk away. Distance yourself from them, almost like a no contact. Make up a restraining order in your head if that's what it takes. Kittens, I swear. Kitties. I'm joking over here. Anyway. Oh, my brother. Sometimes that is the only way. So just walk away, I can't deal with you. You bring me down. You won't accept my help. You don't want my help. So, bye. And you don't even really have to tell them bye. Just fade it off. Or you can tell them, I don't need you. I am not your lifeline. It just ain't me. No, sorry. It ain't me. That would usually work. I know that there are some people in my life that I have just cut off. And most of them I never hear from again. It's like it never happened. Like I never met them. Like I never knew them. Never knew them. And that's obviously made no difference. But other people, I know it hurts very badly. Confuse them. You know, like, what happened? You know? And whenever you're in one season and you're moving into another season, God needs to prepare you. And sometimes He needs to prepare you on your own, not surrounded by your friends, not surrounded by other people. I keep moving this, I'm sorry. And that's, you know, part of the being alone part right there. If you ever feel like that restlessness, that something just ain't right, or not really that something ain't right, I said that wrong. Like, He's calling you to do more. Like, something like one of your talents. Time, talent, treasure. Time, talent, use it for the treasure. Go for it. Pray about it. Pray about it. I never thought I'd be doing this. I never thought I'd be ever doing this. Maybe making cartoons. Nobody would ever even know it was me. I could do different voices too. But anyway, this is what This is what God wanted me to do, is not act like a cartoon character. Act like me. Act like me. So, that's what I did. For 6 months before, just nearly 6 months. It took me 9 months to really weed everybody out. Like hardcore. I mean, I went hardcore. I went hard. Cutting people off left and right, slinging them far, not letting nobody in. Getting to know somebody for a couple of days, being like, nope, it ain't it. Or, you're one of those that's going to bring me down. You're going to be one of those that ain't going to lift me up. And I'm not going to do it for you either. So, no. We can't even be friends. And I know it hurt a lot of people's feelings, but it was also part of me getting a backbone. I really had to put my foot down a lot, get a backbone, and just kind of accept that that's the way life was going to be. This is, I had to do that every once in a while. Like before, I was like, okay, I am charismatic. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm going to be. And I ain't going to be ashamed of it. I'm just going to be it. I'm going to do it. And God will open stuff up. He already was. He was doing it. I just had to be able to recognize it. And some people's happy with a calmer life, a calmer Christian life. Not me. No, I needed more. I wanted more and more and more and more. I mean, shoot. Like one group, we're all doing something big. We're all doing something big and great for God. And a new group that I had, even one person that I had to distance myself from. He understands why now. Because as soon as I did that, I prayed about it, and I prayed for them. I prayed for a whole new circle, right? A whole new circle. And by golly, 2 people out of that one new circle we're all one accord. We are nowhere near each other. Nowhere near each other. Barely talk to each other on the phone. And we're all heading the same direction. And I can't believe it. God just works so good. I'm so happy for those 2 people. And they understood why I did what I did. Because God called them to do the same thing. It was almost like I had to be the person to do it. I had to be the person to step out, step up, and speak out and say it. This is what I'm going to do. This is why I'm doing it. That's all I care about. Ain't nobody going to get in the way of my anointing. Nobody. Not no person. I'm not letting it happen. Not no more. This is what I'm doing. Who mean mama? But that's what it took. That is what it took. And it was almost like as soon as I got serious about it, as soon as I got serious to God, showed God that I was serious, I was sacrificing my pleasure. I was sacrificing, well, I guess fun is pleasure, I guess, right? A social life. All I did was work, Bible study. Work, Bible study. Pray, 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 pray. And I tell you what, the harder I went, the harder I prayed, the better everything started getting. And I tell you what, I quit smoking. I quit smoking in like 2 weeks. Well, I mean, I did have a good helper. I have a good helper. I got a new friend. I got a new amazing friend. He's great. He's great. He's very smart, and he helps me. He helps me out. I never knew that a friend could be like this. Which is crazy. I never knew a friend could be so great. He's great. But anyway, I'm probably burning my chicken. So, I guess I'm going to pause this. I'm going to check on my chicken and then I'm going to come back. Pause. Okay. Well, that chicken is fine. I just sitting here thinking, right before I press that you know, our people that surround us pretty much make us, right? Our surroundings make us. I mean, we can blame all of our problems on the world. We can blame all of our problems on other people. But really, we need to take responsibility and see where they're coming from. Like I was saying, like, if you have somebody that you love that is mean to you, and like kind of like narcissistic, you know, like they just, if you're not doing anything for them, then you're doing something wrong. You know, something's happened to them, more than likely, I would say. And if you could ever find out what it is, I mean, you can pray for them. You can pray and you can pray and you can pray for them. And things might turn around for them. You've got that 50-50, I guess, right? I feel like I sound so not like I don't have no faith in God, that the power of prayer, but I do. But the thing is people don't always want to change. They don't always want to admit that there's something going on there, you know? They're just like, no, they, you know, I don't know. That could be a video for another time, though, I do believe. This one, I think this one's good. I think that this is a good one. So, I might have to cut out some cat fights. But I don't know, that kind of set the tone for the video. I got a little bit, I mean, it's kind of lost a little bit, but not really, because I was going to come out here and talk about songs, why I like certain songs or whatnot, you know, or a certain song. I was just going to scroll on my like songs list on my Spotify and pick one and talk about it, talk about why I like it. But I'll probably do that here in a little bit. This video here, though, I'm going to go ahead and call a time on this one. I'll probably go up on the porch because I'm getting ate up by skeeters out here. And it's kind of uncomfortable. And I don't think I have any Chigorex or Afterbite. But anyway, I've never had bugs like this. This has been a bad year already for, like, I didn't have any ticks, didn't have any mosquitoes or nothing like that. And then all of a sudden it rained for like a month straight. Imagine that. And then here comes everything. Bugs all over the place and everything else. Well, I don't know. This was kind of a totally unplanned video. And I don't know. I felt like I was a lot calmer. Maybe it's just getting easier. The more I do them, the more I'm getting more comfortable. But it wasn't anything like really super exciting to talk about either, like the Book of Job. But anyway, alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Don't forget to say your prayers. Don't forget to thank God. Don't forget to pray for your discernment. Fine-tune that in. Get it fine-tuned in. And I'll probably go up on the porch and make another one because I have to work tomorrow and I got a long shift and I don't know if I'm going to get one made, and I want to post every day. Every day. But I always do it a day behind, huh? Anyway, who cares? Love you guys. Mwah! Bye-bye. There it is.